SIGGRAPH has always had really great games content, algorithms about, pathfinding and walking through games and different terrains and heights, and we have a lot of that this year. We have a lot of very good, strong technical papers for games animation. The real-time rendering course has always been like a standard, like complete, Natalia works on that, and it's, the best people in the industry talk about real-time rendering in games, and those things have kind of been there before, but now as everything comes together with VR and interactive rendering is a much bigger deal, you're seeing games technology used everywhere, and I'm glad that we could get it in so many different facets of the conference. The reason I love the conference so much is SIGGRAPH has always been about art and engineering, and it's a lot of times, many times, not been science or engineering for the sake of engineering, but for the sake of art. SIGGRAPH is a bit special in that the gaming content here at SIGGRAPH, it's much more bleeding edge. And a lot of the papers that you see presented and accepted at SIGGRAPH, they'll be incorporated into off-the-shelf software in 2-3 years' time. And then that's when you'll hear, the industry at large talking about it. Some of the animation papers this year, they have a great use of machine learning to save people time when it comes to creating human locomotion systems that can navigate through a world. It can just teach itself to navigate these different types of terrain, and it's a real time saver. I think in the future, you're also going to see at future SIGGRAPHs a lot of papers that deal with machine learning when it comes to animation and facial animation. We've seen this year that game engines have been extremely disruptive when it comes to how people author traditional linear content. If you're doing a film or a television show and rendering in a game engine, you can do layout live, you can make lighting decisions, you can fail much faster. All of these things you can do collaboratively with others, and it's a huge time saver. And I think that moving forward, we're really going to see game engine and real-time renderers be the renderers of choice in these applications where you really want a quick iteration, a quick feedback. So this year we have something pretty interesting. It's called the VR Film Jam, and it's kind of in following the footsteps of Forge, which some people may remember from previous SIGGRAPHs. So we have 2 teams of students. They submitted shorts. The shorts got accepted and curated, and they submitted a short and one sheet of paper saying, this is how I would turn my short into an interactive experience in VR. And we see many, many attendees at SIGGRAPH. They work on a show, they work on linear content, and then someone comes to them and says, okay, you did the short film, you did the film, now make a VR experience for us using the same assets. Games technology isn't just for games anymore. There's so many realistic applications that we're seeing in every day with games technology. There isn't a part of the conference that you can't walk anywhere without seeing a game engine.